This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Sandra Ali. Here's a look at your top headlines on this Wednesday morning. Folks living in the Loop on Greenfield Apartments in Oak Park, they want answers and they want their owners to do something to get their heat back on. They've been living without heat now for several days. They say management explained the heating system needs to be fixed, but little has been done, and now no one is responding to their concerns. We did also reach out to the apartment management, but we're still waiting to hear back. There is still a lot of concern about the controversial I-375 Reconnecting Communities project in Detroit. MDOT and the city of Detroit hosting its 7th meeting on the project Tuesday night. That project would turn the freeway into a street-level boulevard. And the latest version calls for adding more trees and walkways. And many also raised concerns about how well the project will acknowledge the history of the area. The former Black Bottom and Paradise Valley neighborhood, it was removed to make way for the I-375 freeway. MDOT hopes to begin construction by the end of next year. The Anna Scripps Whitcomb Conservatory on Belle Isle reopens today, ready to show off all those improvements done during that 2-year renovation project. Their hours are 10 in the morning until 5 each Wednesday through Sunday. In sports, it was not a good night for our pro teams. The Boston Bruins beat the Red Wings 3-2, and the Pistons ended up losing at home to Milwaukee. The final score there, 128-107. And if you can, and get your running around done early today, run your errands and get it done, because we could see snowy conditions like this again later today. Road crews all across Metro Detroit, they're getting ready for that expected bad weather. Allow yourself extra time today. The roads expected to be slippery. Blowing snow could make it even harder for you to get around. All right, and speaking of that weather, let's go ahead and check in now with next weather meteorologist Troy Bridges. Troy, what can we expect later today?
Well, Sandra, the problem is it's going to come in quickly, moving fast and in and out. And so as it does that, with the squall of snow, we're going to be dealing with those heavy snows adding up to only a couple of inches. But the problem is with the wind associated, we're going to have flying snow and the possibility this evening for some whiteout conditions. Warming to 35 for the afternoon high today. We'll see a little bit of snow this afternoon, but more of it comes with that secondary line this evening between about 8 o'clock tonight and then 10. But look what happens. There's 9:15 tonight. You see that line of heavy snow pushing right on top of us. The good news is it pushes out quickly, and that's why we're not going to see major accumulation, but we will have some whiteout conditions. The wind will be gusting at times near 40 miles per hour. So again, the worst of it coming between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Then tomorrow, what melts overnight will refreeze, and then we'll see those chances for some slick roads in the early morning hours on Thursday, with windy conditions throughout the day on Thursday. Single digit feels like temperatures early on Thursday morning. But here are the high temperatures for today, going into the low and mid 30s, 33 in Lapeer, 35 in Detroit, 36 in Monroe. The next 7 days will show a gradual warm up, but not for Thursday or Friday. Only warming to 30 for the afternoon high temperature on Thursday and Friday. So again, what does land on the ground will stick around for a little while, because we're going to stay below freezing. Then eventually warming into the mid 30s on Saturday, back to 46 on Sunday, and Monday almost 50 degrees in the upper 40s with some rain chances returning. So Sandra, the bottom line is we will have some snow overnight tonight that will linger and lead to some slick spots. We got to watch for that. Back to you.
Getting ready for that snow. All right, thank you, Troy. That's a look at your headlines on this Wednesday. We'll be back later today covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.